Man, right when I'm about to start filming, it starts downpouring. What the heck, Florida? I've been pretty busy the last couple days running around, taking care of errands and stuff like that, but most importantly, I've been busy getting the MR2 put all back together. Check it out, she is back up and running, ready to go. I went ahead and just threw it back together. You guys, saw it come apart. I dropped it off over at Ray's. He got the head taken care of, and then I just came back, got it all slapped together with the new head gasket. And yeah, she's already running. I've ran it, everything sounds good. I've actually taken it down the street, and I actually met a couple local Florida friends. I'm already meeting some new people. They came down here and actually helped me button up some things as I was getting it all put back together. But yeah, I just didn't really pick up the camera too much. Just want to get this thing all back together. Real quick, I'm going to show you guys what she sounds like with the fuel pump off when I crank it over. So just take a listen. Can hear that it is making compression on all 4 cylinders. It's going dut 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 and not dut 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 dut, because there's not a hold down anymore. So that is a good sign right there. She is hitting on all 4. And if we hit our pump, she fires right up. So there she is, back up and running again. I also pulled all of the injectors out and I took them back over to Ray's. He has an injector flow tester, and he just double checked the injectors for me. He said all of them look good. He sent me some before and after pictures, and I just wanted to double check that the injectors weren't an issue. After looking at the valves and pulling everything apart, there is definitely still a chance that the valves hit the piston. They could have floated possibly. I just didn't see any physical marks, and I still couldn't see anything, but the way they're bent, it does look like that is definitely a possibility as well. It might not just be a heat issue. I got the good springs, I got the good valves, I got the good valve train. The piston to valve clearance should be fine. So what we're gonna try to do is soften the limiters down some. The 2-step on this thing is really rowdy, and it's not necessary. It's wheeling like crazy, as you guys have seen. We need to start working on that and start getting it to launch better. So we're gonna start taming the limiters down. I'm also gonna bring the rev limiter down some as well, and just kind of go from there. And if it does the same issue again, I'm not saying that this time it's gonna be foolproof, because I literally put it back together exactly the same way. So there's a possibility it could happen again. I'm not scared of that. At least it was an easy fix. But if it does happen again, I'm probably going to switch back to a stock cam and go from there and just try to work out why this is happening. I do have aftermarket cams, so they do have more of a lift. I have the factory cam gears and stuff on them, so I can't really degree them or anything like that. But people have ran these same cams I'm using in here on other cars, and they've been proven to work just fine. So who knows, it could be a tuning issue, could be just too much rev limiter, too much 2-step combination or whatever. We're just gonna soften it up and kind of go from there. But she is all back together, and Brent will be down here very soon, and he's going to just kind of help me work on some things, and we're gonna run it at FL2K and see how it goes. When I tried to clean off the shop wall, it didn't go so good. The grime and stuff is caked on there, so I'll listen to you guys. Thanks for all the suggestions. Ran over to Home Depot, picked up a sprayer bottle, and just put some bleach in there with water diluting it. It's just like outdoor bleach. Got the power washer, so I'm ready to go back at it, get all this grime off of the walls of the shop, and I think we will have a little bit more success this time. I didn't think it was gonna be so caked on there, but yeah, let's get to it. Dang, check that out, much better. That looks so good. I didn't really clean too much up there, but it's not too dirty up by the roof, so I'm not too worried about that. Mainly just these walls right here and in the corners were really nasty, but now it looks brand new everywhere. And check out the door, looks so good. So that's awesome. A good comparison right here is a before and after. So yeah, that definitely worked a lot better, guys. This is not a cleaning channel. I've never bleached any walls or anything like that, so we don't get residue like this in Colorado whatsoever. I need to get this back wall at some point too, but we'll probably do that once we clear everything out, once we start getting some equipment. But yeah, and then that corner is bothering me a little bit. That's still pretty gross. I'll probably go back and just get that stuff later, but now I know how to do it, and it is very easy, and that's looking awesome. Looks way better, brand new again. Well, I don't have too much else to do today. I do need to run to Ace Hardware real quick to get some stuff. So real quick, I'm gonna take the MR2 on a trip over to the hardware store. I might take it over to the gas station and top it off on E85 as well. But yeah, I guess let's go take this thing for a cruise.
Oh, there we go.
Let me see it, dude. Well, the Ace didn't have what I needed, so now I'm at O'Reilly's. So I got the tool I needed over here at O'Reilly's. I needed a 10mm line wrench for the S14 just to take the clutch line off, because a regular 10mm would start to strip that guy out. I didn't have one of these. The other end is an 11mm, which works out because I found out that this boost pipe right here on the MR2 blew off. So she was running kind of weird getting into boost. It wouldn't really go, it would break up, and I was like, that's weird. Could feel it wasn't making any boost, so figured there was a boost leak, and there it is. The tools they have here for rent are very limited, and they don't have an 11mm unless I just bought one, so I'm just going to tighten it with the other end of this line wrench right here, and we'll be good to go.
You know, I just realized I need to paint the page on the MR2 also. Starting to get a little rusty down here. Thank you. Man, there's a lot of people that recognize this car out here.
Well, she made it to the gas station. No issues so far. Had about a half a tank, so let's get her topped off. And we are good.
This video probably isn't too exciting, and I do apologize for that, but we're going through big changes like I've been saying in the last videos. We're going through this transition, moving to Florida, all this stuff's going on right now. I've been loving it personally. The weather's been awesome. The people down here are great, and a lot of people know about us out here, which is awesome. I get recognized all the time, which is, it's just really cool to see. And I feel more at home here. It's just a lot more car people out here. It's just going 24/7. It just doesn't stop here in Colorado. It just, you can feel when the seasons are coming and all the cars go away, but here it's year round and it's awesome. But yeah, we have a lot of big things coming up here in the future. Potential roommate, stuff like that. Emilio's gone right now. He's in Colorado, coming back to Florida. Brent's gonna be here soon. But you know, it's just gonna be weird for a while, guys, but it's gonna pay off in the future. Dang, I got my helmet in here. Speed racer, baby. Alright guys, getting ready to make my first pass here in Mexico. was a Cobra. It said Cobra on his bumper. I don't know if it was a real Cobra, but he's like, you want me to floor it at the line? I'm like, go for it, dude. I reeled him back in though. Well, that was a fun little trip in the MR2, but I just made it back. No leaks, which is a good sign. And she sounds happy and healthy. Definitely revved it out a good amount, made some boost, and everything sounds good. Like I was saying before, I think we just need to try to soften some stuff up in the tune, double check things, because mechanically it sounds really healthy. If I put something together wrong, or if there was a clearance or tolerance that wasn't in spec, I feel like we would see that, because every time it's just normal driving and light load, it's fine. Even in pretty heavy boost, it's fine. Like on the dyno, you know, it made the 1,000 horsepower fine. Like that's really pushing the limits of the parts in there. And maybe it's just the limiters and stuff that are a little too aggressive, because we have all the good parts in there, like I was saying before. So should be no reason we have more issues, but all we can do is keep on trying and learning. But it's back together for now. I was gonna ask you guys if you have a good solution for the steering rack for the S14. I was trying to see if I could work with the factory one. My issue right now is I need to find more of these little U-joints right here and some steering shaft like extensions, and I didn't know if there was a better way to go, something more universal, because I don't know what size spline a Nissan steering shaft is right here and what size it is. So there might just be a universal thing I could do, and then just get a whole different rack with parts I can use, because I kind of need to build an extension out to where the rack's gonna be, because I'm gonna be mounting this forward. But I got the sway bar and stuff off yesterday, but I was just kind of looking at that too. So if you guys know of like a good universal steering rack to use where I can buy a lot of accessory U-joints and stuff for it, let me know. But yeah, that's gonna wrap it up. So hope you guys enjoyed, and we will see you later.